Folks, see back on the road this weekend, off to Shrewsbury Town. Unbeaten in a few games now. What's the morale like in the camp?
Yeah, good. I'll be honest, that's one thing that's never been questioned since I've been here. I think the morale in the camp, it's a good group of lads, and and staff as well. So yeah, you mentioned a couple unbeaten now, but a bit of frustration, I think, after 2 home games. Probably expect ourselves to pick up more points, but that's only positive really, because we're frustrated, because we know we expect more from ourselves as a group and as a team. So look, we're unbeaten, but can do better, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose there is that inner frustration not to have won the home games, but on the flip side, it shows you hard to beat as well.
Yeah, exactly, and that's us. I would never question that. I think we're a solid group. Obviously, we came out of a run of not winning games for a while, so I think that's behind us now, and I fully believe in this group we can go on and go on another run as we did beforehand. And yeah, the group are looking forward. I think after a few meetings this week and reviewing and looking forward, the group are ready to go up to Shrewsbury on Saturday.
Has there been any talk with Gareth about going back to Shrewsbury and Dobbo as well, of course?
Yeah, of course. I think there's always that underlying one, I suppose, when managers go back to their old clubs. But for us as players, that's just background noise. It's just, that's for Shrewsbury to deal with. We're not looking at that at all. We'll go up there and we'll try and get the job done as we always do.
And just finally, the bigger picture, I think we're only 4 or 5 points off top of the league. It's an incredibly tight division this season. If you put together 2, 3, 4 wins on the spin, it could change the course of the season. Yeah,
exactly, and we're fully aware of that. For me, I'm not really one that looks at tables, to be honest, especially this time of year. It's just one of those things that it's a real tight division, and we're well aware of that. And you've seen it all season, anyone can beat anyone. So I think what's important and what's shown before is putting those runs together, and you'll be able to climb the table. So for us, it's building on that. Obviously, when I first came in, we was on the back of that great run that we had. And we want to go back on that, because I think it's about consistency at this level. And for us to be consistent, we need to go and pick up points on the road. So hopefully we can start on Saturday.
Lovely. Vokesy, thank you, appreciate it. Ben, all yours.
Yeah, Sam, just in terms of that unbeaten run you had before, how much is there a desire amongst the group to try and recapture a little bit of that sort of feeling you had around the group? You must have felt sort of invincible, like you weren't going to lose games at that point. Yeah,
of course, and I think that's huge. I think obviously I came through halfway through that, and you can feel it in the group. I could feel it when I joined the club, and this season started off as I believe it ended last year. So that's where we see ourselves at, really. Those sort of runs, putting that consistency together, and obviously now Gaffer's fully back in the building. It's good to have him around every day, and hopefully he can be part of putting another one of those runs together, because I think that's what you need to climb up this division.
What was that like for you, as someone who knows Gareth from previous clubs, on a human level, you have quite a good relationship with him. What was it like when you heard that news that he needed that surgery?
Look, for anyone to go through that, it's a huge life moment, I suppose. And what I will say about the Gaffer, he kind of took it in his stride and kind of parked it to one side and wanted us to just concentrate on the football, really. But obviously, like, as you mentioned, there is that human element to it. And it's a huge thing he's gone through, but it's great to have him back in on the grass every day, back and around the group, and I think you can see that the lads feed off that as well, and the energy he brings, not just on a match today, but every day throughout the building. So yeah, it's great to have him back in and around, and hopefully we can as I said before, put that run together and do it for him.
It was fitting really that his first game back, you obviously got that win on the road at Bristol Rovers.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And I think the last time I did press, it was kind of one of those moments where we couldn't get a win for a while, and I think it just kind of coincided, kind of a coincidence sort of thing, that he wasn't in the building and that run ended. But for us, it was always about focusing on what we are. The Dobbo and the staff were brilliant. Can't fault them one bit. They were great in passing the messages on, and I think obviously since the Gaffer's been back, he brings that energy, as I mentioned, and get back to ways.
Like you say, while he was away, you had a few games where you created a lot of chances and didn't quite manage to stick a load of goals in. But there were some, good combinations, different combinations that you were involved in. How have you found that, linking up with the various different strikers that you've got as a deep squad? Yeah, great. I mean, we've got a very strong squad. That's one thing I said when I first came in here. And you look at some other squads and they've got bigger numbers, but for us, I think the quality's in the building. When I've been out there, whoever I play alongside, I believe the quality is there to go and win the game. And I think when it hasn't been, that you mentioned those runs, is kind of just moments in the game that have flipped one side or the other for us. And that's important at this level as well. I think when those moments come is
we're strong in one box and deadly at the other box, and if there's one fault in the last couple of games, it's probably putting our chances away. It hasn't quite been there, so that's something we've worked on this week, and hopefully can come out Saturday.
And just in terms of Shrewsbury, I know that it's not necessarily to do with you players, the relationship that Gareth and Dobbo might have with the previous club, but from an atmosphere point of view and the strength of feeling from their fans towards that situation, that's going to create a sort of atmosphere that's potentially going to be a little bit different to what it might have been going there.
Yeah, of course, and look, that's football, and that's why we all love it, right? There's players and managers that move around different clubs and creates that atmosphere, and me personally, I love going to away grounds, playing at away places, getting different atmosphere and playing at different levels. So if they want to create that atmosphere, we welcome it. I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it. Is it to relish it rather than being intimidated by it?
Yeah, of course. And look, that's all on the sideline, and we've just got to concentrate on what we do on the pitch, I suppose. And that's what we've been working towards this week.
Well, best of luck for it.
Thank you.
Talking about hostile sort of atmospheres, you must have encountered a few in your time, sort of playing top flight football and stuff. Yeah,
of course, and look, for me, I love playing at home, but for me, playing away, I love that situation. I suppose you take your little pocket of fans away, and you go to an away ground, and that's what it's all about. And for me, it's always sweeter winning on the road, those sort of victories. So hopefully we can get one at the weekend, and quieten a few down.
Any occasions stand out for you?
Oh God, you're asking me here. No, many occasions. I mean, I can't really think off the top of my head. There's plenty of grounds that I love going to and playing at, well, we'll have Shrewsbury to on Saturday, hopefully.
How has League Two been for you? I think this is the first time you played.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How have you found the level?
How have I found it? Good. I think, as I mentioned, obviously coming into this squad at the start, it was great to join a new group. Had opportunities maybe in the summer to do something else, but for me, I love playing the game. And as soon as the manager called me and wanted me in and around it, it was a project I was excited to get involved with, and it's been that since I've come in. To be honest, it's a great group. As you say, getting to learn the level, and obviously people like Gareth McCleary, Brady Dack that have played at a high level as well. There's good experience in this dressing room, and I really enjoyed being part of this dressing room, and hopefully can be part of something successful.
You're part of a select group as well that scored in all four divisions. Now, having scored against Oldham during the season, that must be quite something to be proud of. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I've never really thought about that, but yeah. No, it's nice to have that ticked off. From being harsh on myself, maybe want to add a few more to it as well. And as a team, I know we've talked about that and being clinical at that end of the pitch. So, that's something I want to add to that tally. And no better way to start than the next game, right? I think one of your teammates, Rob Earnshaw's on that list as well. So
is he? Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, he's that question, and he scored every hat trick at every level. But he's No, it's nice to have done that.
And how is the arm? Are you fully recovered now?
How's the arm? Fully recovered, yeah. As you probably see on a match day, still have to wear a lovely blue cast for a while, but that's just protection more than anything. And after that injury, it's nice to get back playing regularly.
Is that going to be there for the remainder of the season?
I don't think so. No, it was an amount of time. So it's more of a protection thing rather than anything serious. So for me, it's just I'll keep it on there. Hasn't held me back, and I've had no instance with it. So touch wood. There's been nothing so far.
Thank you.
No worries.
Now you said that.
What's that? Sorry.
Now you said that.
Yeah, I know. I hope not.
How have you enjoyed almost being like a father figure this year?
A father figure, wow. I have, do you know what? I really enjoy it. As I touched on there, last season I probably had my first taste of being on the other side of the game when I was injured at Wickham. Did a bit of coaching for 6 months from January kind of onwards, and was on the touchline in a black tracksuit. So that was a whole new world for me. And I suppose coming in here this year, I kind of said to the manager that it was something I liked and might pursue in the future, I don't know, but kind of working alongside our strikers, I do a bit of analysis during the week, and someone like Josh and Seb, really good to work with, and I've really enjoyed doing that side of things as well. Still want to concentrate on the playing side because I still really enjoy it and feel like I've got a lot to give. So it's balancing both sides off really.
And you look like you're enjoying your time.
Good, because I do. No, and for me, it's all about enjoying what you're doing, enjoying playing, and for me, there's no better job in the world. So as long as I can keep doing it and someone wants me to play for him, I will do that.
How much are you involved in any way still with the Welsh Nationals people, or?
More in the media side of it, really. Going to games, watching games, and yeah, in the media side of things. But no, I'm still in contact with quite a few people there. So hopefully we get to the World Cup next year. That'd be nice.
Can I ask you about the draw?
You can ask me about the draw. Yeah, I was pretty happy. I think from a Welsh point of view, I think the main thing I looked out for was the location of the games, because when we're at home, we're good, very good, and create a good atmosphere. So. Bosnia at home and potentially, yeah, either a British derby or Italy in the final. So, yeah, I went too far ahead, but Bosnia will be a good game.
You been booked yet?
Have you
been booked yet?
I thought you meant have I booked my trip for America. Have I been booked? Oh, not for the game, no, not yet. No, it's a bit far away. I thought you meant Saturday as well. I was a bit naughty on Saturday.
You have become very popular at Bristol very quickly. Has that surprised you?
That's nice to know. Has it surprised me? No, look, I think, and I hope a club like this is a kind of club that I want to play for. I think, for me, it's all about giving 100% on a Saturday. I hope that people see that. And I wouldn't want to give any less, and if it was, I'd hope I would be told. And yeah, look, it's a club that's built on hard work, a manager that, well, you won't play for the manager if you don't work hard, basically. So I think that's a huge part of my game, whether that's a physical attribute or just a mental attribute, and what you offer to the team and squad and the club, I suppose. So yeah, look, hopefully if that's seen, then great. But yeah, I try and give everything every day.